Brett Favre is a goddamn criminal mastermind. I mean, I had no idea. I thought Brett was just some dumb hayseed. I loved watching him play football. He's one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. This guy's like Bernie Madoff.
Brett Favre is Bernie Madoff. Your response?
That's an insane comment, right? I mean, it's obvious when you listen to Pat McAfee. He never read any of the complaints. He didn't read the motion to dismiss. He just decided to get on the show and try to get as much attention as he could. And he accuses Brett, so we're clear, about stealing from the poor in Mississippi. It wasn't in that clip, but that's what he has said. So he, contrary to Shannon Sharp, who was probably told this is a good time to keep your mouth shut, decided to go on and speak again and make a joke that he doesn't have a lawyer and that his wife says he's really terrible about apologizing. Well, I guarantee you the jury in Mississippi will make certain he learns how to apologize. It's going to cost Pat McAfee millions of dollars. And if it bankrupts him, then he will have learned his lesson about you don't try to promote yourself by inappropriately and improperly attacking somebody else. He's gonna learn a lesson the hard way.
Wow, you think this is going to cost him millions of dollars?
Yep.
Let's play the clip that Eric was after the lawsuit was filed.
I'm getting sued by Brett Favre.
What?
Yeah, we made it, boys. Hey.
You're right. Take a bow.
So I would like to let the New York lawyers that wrote me 2 letters before this thing got announced. First letter was, we would like you to go back and erase every single video that has Brett Favre's name mentioned in it from your YouTube library, your Twitter library, and everything else. This is a warning shot, pretty much. Huh. So I looked at that. I said, that is hilarious. Of course we're not doing that. Put that down, move on with my life. I would like to let everybody know the quotes that were in that lawsuit were certainly accurate. But there's one word I believe that was said often on this particular program, if you were to watch it all, and that would be allegedly.
That's right.
Our job is to report the news. Brett Favre, the man who is suing me for money and for defamation, was being reported on this particular program because we owe the sports media world our coverage of it. We take our job seriously as journalists. Just a couple of days ago, we introduced to the world darkness retreats for 4 days.
That's right.
There you go.
We've made poop jokes before.
What?
We've also potentially been a part of building an indoor facility, which is just like a $100,000 bubble for the Cincinnati Bengals team. We take a lot of pride in our work. We had to cover that situation, and we certainly said allegedly. And a lot of people are wondering how my lawyers are going to handle this. You know it. I ain't got them. So let's ride this. I'm excited to see how it goes. I'll see you in court, pal.
So let me say this before I ask you to respond. I went to school for journalism. I spent 25, 30 years as a journalist before moving more into just the broadcast entertainment lane. And this whole thing that we had to talk about the Brett Favre situation as journalist or as no, you don't. You don't have to. You don't have to talk about things that you know very little about. We make that distinction every day on this show. I've done it my entire career. You can keep your mouth shut. You have that opportunity as well as a journalist. So that's one thing. And then two, his fig leaf is they use the word allegedly. I'd like for you as a lawyer to tell me, does that fig leaf cover him?
It does not. And he doesn't use it in the allegations that we make against him. He should go back and read what we've said. Just listening to him describe the letters that he got tells us that he either didn't understand them or didn't read them. So it's a good PR move, but he's going to find out how the court system works. And it doesn't change because Pat McAfee doesn't have a lawyer or doesn't understand the system. So at the end of the day, he didn't need to cover it. If he wanted to cover the story on Brett Favre, he should have done his due diligence. If he wanted to say, hey, they're alleging this and here's what it says in the complaint, or here's what someone publicly has said, he could have done that. But he wanted the attention of attacking Brett and comparing him in his show to Bernie Madoff and saying he stole from everyone. Now we're going to see whether that statement is truthful or not. My belief is it is not. And I've tried cases around this country. We're going to see how quickly Pat McAfee learns how the court systems really work in this country. And we'll see. If he wants to go pro se, I'm all for it. Let him try that. My guess is he's going to get a lawyer.